Hello, it's good to see you. Today we're going to take a look at some things that I just purchased at Michael's. They're having their Veterans Day sale. It's today and tomorrow. And I thought I would go in there and just look at the garland a little bit more. You know, we made that video recently where we went in and looked at all the garland. So I didn't know exactly what I wanted to get, but I didn't even know for sure if I would get anything. I just thought all the garland is half off today and tomorrow. Let's go in and look at it and see if there's anything there, you know, that you want to try to use. I'm going to do my mantle a little bit differently this year from the way I've done it for the last 2 years. And I want to incorporate a couple of the things that I bought at Michael's today. And I didn't just get stuff for the mantle. I also got some things for the one of the Christmas wreaths that I want to make. The one I want to make for me that I'm going to keep here. I want to make a Christmas wreath all in gold and burgundy. I have a lot of gold decorative mesh from Dollar Tree. They don't have any in burgundy, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is make the entire wreath just in gold decorative mesh and ribbon, and then add some burgundy accents to it. Burgundy ribbon, burgundy flowers, things like that. So I found a couple of things for the wreath. So I think now with this stuff I just bought today, I have enough to actually make the Christmas wreath. It's a little early. I'm not quite ready to do it yet. I want to wait until, you know, a little closer to Christmas. It's a little early. So, but we're going to look at the stuff that I got at Michael's now. This first thing's kind of awkward because it's kind of big. It's not heavy, it's just big. This was in the garland section. If you saw my video of the Michael's stuff, you'll remember this. I got the this big long piece. Basically, it's just a huge piece of canvas. Right here. It's this nice thick canvas, and it has fa la 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 on and on and on into it. Lots of la 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 la's on it. So it's a big piece of canvas with 2 pieces of wire. You have a wire here and a wire here. And not only was the garland 50% off, they have an additional coupon for today and tomorrow, where you get an additional 20% off your entire order, even sale items. So you can combine it with the 50%. So I got a great deal on everything I got. So everything I got was at least 50% off. And then I got 20% off of that. So it was really wonderful. So we get this here. And see, it's dovetailed. That's the little thing there. And it has this coating on it. Well, it's actually not a coating, it's folded over and stitched, so it's not going to fray or anything. Now this was $15, but like I said before, I think they overpriced their stuff so that even when it's on sale, they're still making money on it. Yeah, that's a lot of stores do that. Kohl's does that too. They just they jack up the price so they can make it 50% off and still make money on it. That's their store. That's cool. But you can see it has la 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 all in gold. Really cool. So we're gonna put this on the mantle. I may have to take some stuff out that I used last year, but I want to add this to it. So the good thing about the wire is that it's, you know, you can bend it and it's gonna stay however you bend it. It's pretty cool. Now, I don't go all out and decorate everything in my house. I would, but I don't really have anywhere to store it the rest of the year because I have a really small attic. So I don't have a ton of Christmas decorations. If I had a bigger attic, I would probably decorate more. But I don't want an attic full of Christmas stuff all year. You know, it doesn't really leave room for anything else. So this is the first thing. It's not really garland, but of course, they put it over with the garland because that's really the best way to display it. So you can really fold it out and see what it looks like. So that's the first item there. I think this is my favorite from the garland section. I don't know, it's just something about the combination of colors that I just love. It's this one right here. You have such an interesting array of colors in here. You have this kind of a copper color right here. And then you have this burnished gold. And then the copper again. But this time it's glitter over a little plastic ball there. And you have this really pretty dark blue. And you have the same dark blue on this glitter ornament here. And then you have kind of a, I don't know what you call that, a turquoise maybe? And it just repeats. See? I really love these colors. So I want to put this on the mantle. I believe this is going to go on the mantle. Which is probably not going to go with a lot of the stuff I used last year. I have my fabulous reindeer, my glitter reindeer. They're glitter and they have like feathers. It's almost like a feather boa. I love my reindeer. But they're kind of like, they're basically like a light pink, like a rose gold color. So I don't really know how they're going to look with this. It may not matter. It may just be a little bit too much. But I want to find a way to incorporate this and the canvas piece on the mantle. And I do have my my garland lights. Now the garland itself that has the lights is silver, but I think when you put it all together, it's going to look good. I think I'm going to have to see it to know how it's really going to look. Right now, in my mind, it looks nice, but then I may get it set up and not like it. So I may end up having to try something else with it. But for now, I'm thinking we do this and the canvas piece with the silver garland lights, and maybe leave the reindeer off, or put them down on the floor on either side of the fireplace. Although that's where my poinsettias go. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. But I was really thinking of, ultimately, I was thinking of the mantle when it comes to this pretty piece of garland right here. Now these are all hollow plastic little balls here, different colors. I just love this combination of colors. I do. It kind of matches my hoodie. Now this was $25, but of course again I get that for 50% off and then 20% off of that. So definitely not anywhere close to $25. I wouldn't have paid $25 for that. I think that's too much. Okay, so while I was over there, I looked at all of the garland. I went up and down the garland multiple times trying to decide, number one, what I wanted to use it for, and number two, what I wanted to get. If you want to decorate the mantle, what would you want for that? And then I thought that I would get some to decorate the banister coming down from upstairs. There's this little short section of banister for my stairs. It doesn't go all the way up. There's just this little section, and every year I like to decorate that with something. So I had a hard time picking what I wanted to do. At first I thought I would do red and white garland, that thick red and white garland. But then I changed my mind. I thought, no, I don't really want to do that. Here's what I ultimately decided to do. And this is going to match one of my trees. And we have 2 Christmas trees this year. I got this blue and silver holographic garland. It's a big long piece of it. This is, let me see. It's 12 feet. Now it was $10, but again, half price and then 20% off for this pretty piece of garland. So I'm going to wrap the banister with this 12 feet of garland. I love this color. Look how much it shines. It's so sparkly. Now I already have some similar to this, but it's going to go on my blue and silver Christmas tree. I'm going to do one tree in blue and silver and the other tree in red and gold, because I have sets of ornaments for each, because one year I did the tree in blue and silver, and I think actually 2 years in a row before that I did it in red and gold. So I have plenty of ornaments for both. But this is going to be for the banister. And I didn't want to just do this. See, last year I just did garland like this. But this year we're going to add something to it. So first we're going to wrap the banister in this. 12 feet of this. And then we're going to come back over that with this. So you're going to have a combination. You're going to have this piece of garland here, which is beautiful. This would look really good on my blue and silver tree. I almost bought extra to put on the blue and silver tree, but ultimately I decided not to. I thought I'm going to do the smaller tree in blue and silver, and it's quite a bit smaller than my other tree, so I'm already going to have a ton of stuff to put on it. So I think this would actually be overkill. I think it would be too much. So I did not. I only got one strand of this garland right here. But you see, it's little plastic balls here, and we have this pretty blue and silver, and then you have these little white iridescent glitter covered little pieces here, and even one that looks like the Epcot Center's the big white thing at the Epcot Center, only it's blue. Yeah, so that's really cool. How much was this? It was $15, then half price, and then 20% off that. And it is 6 feet long. But again, the banister is very short. It's very short, so I'm thinking we're going to be able to wrap it around. So it's going to lay over the top of this, just to give it a little bit of extra interest, a little extra detail. And you have the different textures here with this. It's not all smooth and round. Some of it looks like this. And it'll add a little bit of extra glitter and sparkle and color to the garland, to this tinsel garland. I'm excited. I want to go ahead and put it up. It's too early. I always decorate the weekend after Thanksgiving, so it's too soon. I can't put up Christmas decorations now. It's too soon. That's just my personal tradition. I wait until either the Friday or the Saturday after Thanksgiving is usually when I do it. I used to go to Black Friday sales, but anymore I do most of my shopping online because I don't like dealing with the crowds and stuff in the stores. To me, it's not worth it to save an extra $1. I wait till Cyber Monday and get all the sales online, which I've already started shopping. I've already bought several presents, and we're definitely going to do some gift wrapping stuff. We're going to wrap some presents. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I love buying stuff. Let's see. Okay, so now that takes care of the banister, and I thought I might also try to find some small blue and silver ornaments. And so you're going to have the garland around the rail, but I thought about hanging a few little ornaments down below that. The only problem is I think the cats would mess with them. They would see them like cat toys. But I kind of want to try it to see what they do. If they do anything, they may not care. Get some little unbreakable ornaments. So if they do knock one off, if it hits the floor, it's not going to break. Like just some little, like the little ornaments for miniature Christmas trees. And just the tiny ornaments like that. Get some of those and hang them up there and see what they do. They may not do anything with them, I don't know, but there's only one way to find out. So I may do that. I may see if I can just find some little blue and silver ornaments. Like some little snowflakes would be cool. Like you get some about that big, get some in blue and some in silver, and then coming down the rail, you just alternate blue and silver. I think that'd be pretty. I think that'd look good. So we may do that. Okay, garland-wise, I only have one more thing. Only one more. Right here. This is beaded garland. Now this is going to be for my red and gold Christmas tree. And I bought 2 strands of it so I can drape this around the red and gold Christmas tree. These are nice heavy beads. This is heavy garland. The good thing is my Christmas tree has pretty sturdy branches on it. It's an artificial tree, but it has very sturdy branches. So it's really good for holding heavier ornaments and garland. So we're going to do 2 strands of this beautiful golden beaded garland. Some of the beads are larger, as you can see here, and then it's flanked by these smaller beads here. And then you have your little multifaceted oval beads. They are clear, but they have a slight gold tint to them. So these are just for the Christmas tree. Although, depending on how the mantle turns out, I may end up using at least one on the mantle. It just depends on how it looks. It may be too much. I'm going to do the mantle first to see if I want to use these on the mantle or not. I'm thinking we're already going to have enough up there that adding this would be a little bit too much. But on the Christmas tree, they're going to be beautiful. I know they would look good on the tree. So I'm definitely going to at least use them on the Christmas tree, the red and gold tree. Now, several people have asked if I would do a video decorating the tree. I'm going to try to, although it might be kind of boring. When I decorate, I don't talk, really. My kids never help decorate. They don't really care about stuff like that, because somebody said, well, if it's something you and your kids do together, don't worry about it. But they don't ever care to help. Usually they'll come down and kind of look through the ornaments, and then they wander off. They've never had any interest in helping to decorate the tree. So it's always just me. But when I decorate the tree, normally I'm very businesslike and focused. It's not, I wouldn't say it's not ASMR. I mean, I don't see how it could be. I don't know. It's just, I'm not sure how that's going to go, but I'm going to try to figure out some way to make a video of it that would be interesting for you to watch. And maybe what we can do, instead of doing it the way I normally do, is we can talk about the ornaments a little bit before we hang them on the tree. At least in the beginning, we can look at all the different ornaments. And I'll show you my system for decorating the tree. I do certain things at certain times. The ornaments are actually the last thing I do. I always do the garland first. I do all the garland first, and then I come back with the ornaments. It's just a lot easier than trying to put garland on a tree and having to work under and over ornaments that are hanging up. It's just, So I will do my best. I will try to find a way to make a video of decorating at least one of the trees. I may not do both, but we'll try to do at least one, and I'll try to find a way to make it interesting. I'm not used to anybody watching me do it. I'm usually what I do, I'm in there by myself, and I'll just have a Christmas movie playing, so I'm kind of watching the movie while I decorate the tree. Last year I think it was National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation I was watching while I decorated it. But I won't be able to play that in the background. I'll have to just leave the TV off. But yeah, I'll figure something out, and hopefully you will like it. So while I was in Michael's, I was also thinking about my Christmas wreath. I'm going to do at least 2. I might do more. I'm going to do one for me, and I'm going to do one to give away to someone. And I know a lot of people don't like the way I do giveaways, but the way I do it is I don't announce ahead of time I'm going to do it, because I like to respond to everyone individually, whether you want or not. And they did away with messaging on YouTube, so you can't send messages to people anymore. What I would do is just, send me a message, and the first person I get a message from, you win. Or, I'll just pick somebody at random. But then people accuse you of playing favorites. Oh, why did you pick that person? I never win. And so really the only way I know to do it, I don't want to put my email address out there. The only way I know to do it is to just have you go to my Facebook page and send me a message. And the way I do it is the first person that sends me a message with their name and address wins, whatever. But a lot of people are not able to access my Facebook page, and I honestly don't know why that is. I get dozens of new followers every day to my Facebook page, so obviously people are able to find it, and I'm really sorry, but I don't. This is the best way I know to do giveaways. I don't do that many. I only do a few, and I can't give everybody something. I would if I could. Yeah, I got some grumpy responses to the last giveaway I did yesterday about the fact that I was doing it wrong, and I don't know. I feel bad. Every time I do a giveaway now, it makes me feel bad. I don't know. I just end up feeling bad about it. But anyway, I'm going to do at least one wreath to give away. And this is one of the things I bought for it. Sorry, that was a tangent. I apologize. They had all their ribbon on it was half price. This is a big roll. Look at this. I thought this was really pretty. Now I do want to use this in my burgundy and gold wreath. It's going to add a little bit of a brown to it, but it has that gold glitter. This is wired ribbon. It's 25 feet, so I'm thinking I would have plenty to use for 2 wreaths. So I could use this in both. The one I'm going to keep for myself and the at least one I'm going to make to give away. Let's be honest, I'll probably do more than one. More than likely. I thought this was just really pretty though. I like the pine cones. Isn't that cool? They have a beautiful wide variety of ribbon. I was looking for burgundy ribbon, and I only found one roll that was even remotely burgundy. I want more burgundy ribbon for my wreath, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere. So this is 2.5-inch ribbon. So this would be the widest ribbon we've used for a wreath. Before that, the widest I ever did was 2-inch. So this is a little bit bigger. But they had some ribbon in there that was that wide. They have this enormous ribbon for really big stuff. So that's one roll. And then I found this roll, and it's kind of a burgundy, I guess. This is really soft satiny ribbon, and it has the gold in it too. So I thought this was perfect. Let's see. Now this is 2.5 inches by 25 feet. So is that. Okay, so it's the same width and length as the other. And the regular price on these is $10, but they're half price, and then I got an extra 20% off. So yeah, got it pretty cheap. So that's more than enough. I can use this in 2 wreaths easily. There's more than enough here for 2 wreaths. That's what I'm saying. We're probably going to end up making 3. At least 3, maybe more. I don't know. I enjoy doing it. And also for the wreath, I showed you these in the walkthrough video that we did. It said it's kind of like a headbanger. These are plastic. They're coated in gold paint and gold glitter. And I'll just cut these, or I'll just take some little snippers and cut these, and then use my hot glue gun to attach them to the wreath. These were 50% off as well. So it was $3. So I got this pretty cheap. And then 20% off that. I got all this stuff here. I haven't even shown you everything. It's like a CVS receipt. Look at this. I got all of this stuff for $61.06. I haven't even shown you all of it yet. So here's another thing for the wreath. I started to get 2 of these, and then I decided, no, we're already going to have a lot of gold from all the decorative mesh and gold tulle that I'm going to use in the wreath. So I didn't want to overdo the gold too much. I really want the burgundy to show. So I got this pretty little doohickey here. This is it's just a pig, little satellite flower. It's like a little satellite. Or an alien or something, I don't know. But these bend maybe I shouldn't bend them too much. They're a little bit, you can bend them a little bit. And oh, these two, these you can kind of, I don't want to break them off, but you can kind of push them out a little bit like that. This was $5, but again, I got it way cheaper than that. So I'm going to put this into the wreath. Now this has a thick stem on it, but I have some pretty strong shears or cutters or whatever. I think I can cut that maybe right here. Just cut off this part and then just wedge this down in there and glue it to the wreath. I think that'll look nice. And these are awesome. I love these. It's like picking up a fishing pole. Look at this fabulousness here. Now these, again, I was kind of looking for a burgundy color. And these are for my wreath. These are Christmas stem. It's a Christmas stem. We don't know what it is. We're not going to worry about it. It's a Christmas stem. I mainly got it because of the color, because it's burgundy. So we're going to have these long hangy downs in the wreath. I'm not really sure how this is going to look, but I thought we would try it anyway. And I will, of course, incorporate these green leaves as well. I'm going to try to find a way to make the leaves kind of visible. Subtle, but visible. So, look at this. Isn't that cool? And it's glittery. It's sparkly. It's going to look so good next to all that gold decorative mesh. I can't wait to see how that turns out. Yeah, they're long. I mean, they're, woo. It's like tentacles. Like I picked up a jellyfish or something. But yeah, I'm getting glitter all over my pants. I better quit. I better quit handling it. I have glitter all over me now. Oh well. Here's the other one. Now I only bought one of these. It's really more purple than burgundy, but they didn't have any in burgundy. They had red and sort of like a cream color and blue, and then they had these. That's really nice, soft velvety leaves, and then the little doohickeys here. I don't know that I'm going to use these great big leaves. I may not, but I'm going to hang on to them. If I don't use them in my burgundy and gold wreath, I may use them in one of the other Christmas wreaths. Because, I mean, let's be real, I'm going to make at least 3. I know myself. I know I am. I bought a ton of mesh at Dollar Tree, so I know I have enough to make 3 at least. So yeah, that's going to be for my burgundy and gold wreath. Oops. Oh, and I spotted this while I was waiting in line. Now, here's how I was shopping. I went in there and I did not get a cart because in my mind, if I am not using a shopping cart, then I'm not buying too much. Once I have to go get a cart, I have bought too much. Well, I was about to go wait in line with everything I just showed you. And my hands were full. Like I've got all the garland draped over this arm. I'm holding the flowers in this hand. I got the ribbon over here. And then I spotted one more thing when I had just gotten in line. And I spotted one more thing. And then I said, you know what, Mary, just go get a cart because it was a really long line and I didn't want to stand there with all that stuff. So I said, just go get a cart. You can put everything in it. You don't have to hold it all. But this is what I spotted when I first got in line. Look at this. Now this is made of glass. It's like a little, I may paint, but I'm going to take a Sharpie or something and put a little Volkswagen symbol on it. It's a blue and silver Volkswagen bus. They also had them in pink, but this can go on my blue and silver Christmas tree. And it has a little tree on top. But yeah, it feels like plastic, but it's actually glass. It has a little tag here that tells you it's glass. Now this was how much was it? This was $12, but they were 50% off, and then I got the extra 20% off for my little. That almost looks like the front. It's like if you look at it this way, it almost looks like the kind of, well, no, I guess these look like headlights. They don't look like brake lights. But that's the front right there. I'm seriously, I'm going to take a little, actually I have a silver Sharpie marker, but it's not, I need a fine tip marker. I put a little Volkswagen logo on the front. That'd be awesome. So yeah, this was the straw that broke the camel's back. Because my hands were so full, and this is made of glass, I was afraid to try to hold everything else and this, because I knew my luck. If I drop anything, it will be this. It'll be this right here. So I was at the back of the line, and it was really long, so I went and got a cart and put everything in it, and then grabbed this right here. And that's just the cutest little thing. So that'll go on my blue and silver Christmas tree. And then when I got up to the register and was paying for everything, I found out that they were doing an extra thing I didn't even know about. If you spent over $50, you got a free little nutcracker. I haven't looked at it yet. She handed it to me like this, or she put it in the bag like this. I haven't looked at it. I thought we could look at it together. I don't even have any nutcrackers. Let's see. Oh, isn't it cute? Look, I get a free little decorative nutcracker. He's cute. His little sword. His arms don't move. His sword kind of does. That's the little thing on the back there. He's adorable. Look at that. There we go. I'll find somewhere to put him. Yeah, I don't have any nutcrackers. And it has, oh, it has 2019 down there at the bottom. I didn't even know I was going to get that. That was an unexpected surprise. He's very cute. So that is everything that I bought today at Michael's. I didn't know if I would buy anything or not. I thought mainly I just went in there. I mainly just went in there to look at the garland. I didn't even know if I was going to buy any. I ended up buying quite a bit. So I'm really looking forward to decorating, but it's too early. I'm going to have to wait a little bit. But it's coming. This year has really just flown by, and this month is flying by too. So before long, we will be decorating, and we will be wrapping presents, making wreaths. We're going to be doing all kinds of fun Christmas stuff. So I'm looking forward to all of it. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed looking at all these things. I sure did enjoy going to pick them out and showing them to you. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again really soon.